So finally, the long wait for season 4 is over, with the first episode titled Truth scheduled to be released on April 3rd in the French dub. Which leaves us with one question. What can we expect to see? We know Luca gets akumatized in episode 1, so straight away season 4 is giving us no time to breathe and they're going straight into the angst, which I live for. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Cartoon Hotspot, and I'm back with another theory video right before season 4 drops. Today's video was actually suggested by one of my subscribers, Wonder Woman, and it's such an amazing theory that I just couldn't not talk about it. So thank you so much, Wonder Woman, for sharing this phenomenal theory. And that goes for anybody else who would like to share their theories for me to discuss in a future video. So you can comment them down and I'll be sure to respond. Now, confession. I had planned for this video to be uploaded a while back, but I held it off for some time because I felt like we were going to get some spoilers, and we did. So now I can fully analyze this theory by Wonder Woman and base off my predictions on what season 4 has in store for Lukanette and how their breakup will happen. Spoiler alert, it is going to crush us. I also recommend checking out a video I did a while back where you can find Wonder Woman's theory. I have it pinned in the comment section below. Also, massive thank you guys so much for 1k plus subscribers. I really did not think that many people would be interested in my content, and turns out people are. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for just watching my videos, for sharing my videos, for commenting and just being really supportive, and I really can't wait to see this channel grow even more. Otherwise, before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, hit that like and turn on that bell button for post notifications. Let's begin. Okay, so it's confirmed that Lukanette is canon. Luca is dating Marinette, which is a little... Okay, we're really going down this route. Now, don't get me wrong, I ship Lukanette to an extent. And I even heard there was supposed to be a Lukanette kiss in the season 3 finale, which honestly, as interesting as that would have been, I'm so glad that scene was cut. It would have been forced, especially because Marinette was literally crying over Adrian like a few seconds ago, and the kiss would have probably presented Marinette in an unlikable way. And the girl already gets tons of hate. She doesn't need any more of that. So Wonder Woman stated, and I'll read it out for you. Unlike Adrigami, Lukanette is full of secrecy. I say secrecy because Luca never tells Marinette about his feelings and how much it hurts him, and Marinette constantly lies about her feelings for Adrian too. Maybe it's just me, but Luca's love for Marinette always felt very artificial for me, because if you really love someone, it would and it should hurt. So I can't really interpret it as selfless. It just shows how little interest he has in winning her over. What Marinette did in the finale, or froze her back in season 2, was selfless. She was jealous and hurt. She had all those feelings, negative feelings, but she still went to support Adrian and Kagami. Now this is selfless. But with Luca, his lack of emotions is super unrealistic. So even if his akumatization doesn't revolve around Marinette, I hope at one point he confronts her and gets character depth and development. And then Wonder Woman goes on to say, the season 4 synopsis told us that because of her responsibilities, Marinette will not even have time for Adrian. So how will she have time for Luca? Which means she constantly has to lie about her absence and her double life, causing more secrecy. Any real person in Luca's position would be extremely frustrated and would immediately break up. Okay, so let's break this down because there's a lot that we can analyze. With regards to the secrecy, I would go along the lines of dishonesty. How I see it is that Marinette doesn't want to hurt Luca by talking about her feelings for Adrian, and so she bottles it up. Well, she tries to. But I do feel like in order to truly want to move on from someone, you need to be open and you need to voice out your feelings, which she isn't doing, and Luca sees that. Now, going back to the New York special, at that point, Luca is dating Marinette, as confirmed by one of the writers of Miraculous. And Luca says,
"You know what's important, Marinette? That this trip helps you get some clarity."
Thank you, Luca.
But that clarity she sought is that she's still in love with Adrian. Like I mentioned before, I don't think she'll tell Luca what happened in New York. Now, Thomas addressed this and said, love is way more complicated than this black and white vision. It's not an on and off switch that you can control. Luckily for Marinette, Luca is mature. Now, that could be a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because at least Luca is taking his time to really try and understand Marinette, but What good is that if she doesn't even understand herself? And it gets to a point where you question, how long is this guy willing to wait? I completely agree with what Wonder Woman said about secrecy in Lukanette's relationship. And I do think it's from both characters, not just Luca, so it's both-sided. And this is where the synopsis for episode 1, titled Truth, comes in. It says, Marinette misses all her dates with Luca, and Luca senses that Marinette has a secret, but she cannot tell him. Deeply hurt that Marinette doesn't trust him enough to confide her secret, Luca is akumatized into Truth, and he is held by his center monster, Pharaoh, a giant eye capable of forcing people to tell the truth. To me, Luca offers Marinette the easy way around, or at least he thinks he's doing her a favour, but the truth is he's doing none of them a favour. And this is not to put any blame on Luca or Marinette at all. Marinette doesn't want to be alone. She doesn't want to come to terms with the fact that Adrian might not like her. And so instead of walking alone, she has this golden guy, Luca, offering his love and friendship. But what she doesn't know is that it's just a shortcut round to grow as a person. She wants to cut corners and not experience the full pain of having your crush not like you back, which is fair enough. Okay, she is Ladybug and she can't risk getting akumatized. Now, with her guardian duties overwhelming her, she's more alone than ever, but she doesn't want to be alone, and so she unknowingly and unintentionally hurts Luca. Like I said in one of my previous videos, Marinette has to hit rock bottom before picking herself back up, but she has to do that herself. She has to do that on her own, but she doesn't realize that. She is dealing with so much hurt and stress, but she doesn't understand that she has to go through that. So instead of wanting to be alone, she has Luca as sort of a leverage, who thinks, okay, maybe Marinette is actually interested in me. I have a chance here. Now with Luca is so used to being the listener in the relationship that it's come to a point where he's kind of being shut out and his feelings are not being validated. Again, neither of those characters are to blame. I think when Luca gets akumatized, it's because he's been bottling up his feelings for so long and he just can't bring himself to telling Marinette how he feels because she's feeling overwhelmed, which he clearly sees, but he doesn't want to pressure her. But by trying to protect her feelings, he's hurting himself even more. Compared to Luca, Adrien/Cat Noir actually voices his emotions. He shows when he's angry, when he's jealous, and he doesn't hold back. And that's why Lady Noir's relationship is progressing, whereas Lukanette just seems stagnant. In other words, their relationship is crumbling before it even got the chance to fully blossom. Out of both the Ajigami and Lukanette breakup, I thought the Ajigami one would be more intense, but after seeing that trailer, I genuinely think the Lukanette one will leave us very pained or very hurt. One thing I have seen though is perhaps Luca could be the secret villain that has been hinted, and in my personal opinion, I don't think so, but I won't get into that in today's video. All I know is Truth comes out tomorrow, I believe, on RTS in the French dub. But I don't want Marinette or Luca to be presented as the bad guy. Nobody is at fault. I want their breakup to depict two people who learn from their experiences and grow together. Both Luca and Marinette are better off as friends. And similar to the dynamic/relationship that Marishat portrays, I want both Luca and Marinette to take this breakup as a life lesson and focus on themselves. So that brings us to the end of this theory. I really hope Lukanette's stans aren't crying or getting ready to attack. Also, before I end this video, I want to give a shout out to 3 people. Jxst Jada, Omelette du Frommage, shoutouts Plagg, and Glad in Gladiator. These channels are super underrated and I'd love for you guys to check out their videos. I'll leave a link down in the description box below. For next week's shout out, if you want a shout out, you don't necessarily have to have a YouTube channel. Tell me whether you believe or you don't believe Luca is the secret villain of the show, and I'll pick 3 people to shout out. So that's it from me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment down your theories, and I'll see you again in my next video.